So today I'm gonna go through the step-by-step process of signing up for a Target debit card. Now, I'm actually gonna do this here on my desktop so you can follow along in real time. And recently, Target did change up a couple of things, including what their debit card actually does, which essentially gives you almost all the exact same benefits that their credit card did, which I never wanted to apply for. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do this with their debit card because it doesn't cost me anything and I get 5% off all of my purchases. And so I'm actually here on their website and I logged into my Target Circle account. So just something to keep in mind as we're going through this. If you don't have one, you'll have to open it. So here on the website, you can clearly see right over here, I can apply for this debit card. Plus I get a $50 bonus. So hopefully that is still happening for you if you decide to go through this process as well. And so what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and click on right over here to apply for the debit card. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that this does connect to my existing checking account. So I'm actually not creating a whole new account. I'm just creating a debit card that will be attached to it. So let's go ahead and click here, apply for debit. Now from here, it will actually have quite a few things already pre-filled in for me because again, I do have the Target app already created and logged in here. So it's gonna ask for your first and last name, your email address, your phone number if you don't already have those included, your home address, your city and state. And then right over here, you can actually check this to send my card and statement to a different address in case it's for whatever reason different. And then it's going to ask if you lived in the residence address for 12 months or more. There's obviously a yes or no here. We're going to click on those and then we're going to click on continue afterwards once you get everything here filled out. So next up here, it's going to ask to verify your identity. It's going to need your date of birth. It's going to need your driver's license info, the ID issuing state, your social security number, and then a confirmation of your social security number. I'm assuming this is because with all federal laws, when it comes to managing money, you are going to need to include those things as well. So once we do all that, we're going to go ahead and click on continue, and I'm going to show you the next step. So here on the next page, it's going to ask us to link and verify our personal checking account that we're going to be attaching to this. It's just giving us some quick information as far as how long it takes to withdraw that money from your account and that your initial daily limit might be as low as $100, but it sounds like that can move up as well in this process. We do have to check this off if we agree with our terms and conditions and then click on continue, which we're going to go ahead and do right after this. All right, so next up here is going to go ahead and link our personal account, and then it's going to let us know that we can go ahead and do this automatically with an instant connection. Or if you want to go ahead and take a little bit more time, you can do with verified test deposits, which can take a little bit longer. You can see it says 1 to 5 business days, and you do need to put in your information as far as your routing and account number separately. So for ours, we're just going to go ahead and sign into our bank automatically for us through this process. So we're going to click on the big red button over here, and that's going to take us to a page that looks like this. And what it's going to ask us to do is go ahead and click on one of our banks. Obviously, it has some of the most popular banks here, but you can also search for your bank if you'd like to as well. So once you click on your bank, it's going to just let you know that you are going to be logging in as if you are going into your account directly. So we're going to click on continue here, and then it's going to bring up a pop-up menu for you to go ahead and log in. Now, if you're using a similar web browser to your normal logins, it should maybe already pre-populate your username and your password as well. So we're going to click on sign in. And from here, it's just letting us know what Target is using when it comes to connecting our account. We can click on continue, and then same thing on this page as well too. And we're going to go ahead and click on continue again. Now from here is where you're going to see all your different savings and checking accounts you might have with this particular bank. So you want to go ahead and choose the one that you want that money to come out from. Ideally, you want this to be a checking account because of the withdrawal limit sometimes saving accounts do have. So we're going to find our checking account, and then we're going to click on the continue button once it's highlighted. Now from here is just confirming that we chose the right account that we want to pull from. If the information looks correct for us, we're going to click on authorize on the bottom right. All right, and now it took us back to the main page of the Target process over here, and it's just going to have us do one last verify and link, which is going to be this little button over here for us. And then the continue button is now highlighted, and we're going to go to the next step. All right, and apparently I spoke too soon. There is again one more last confirmation when it comes to linking the account, which is probably a good thing so we don't accidentally click the wrong account that we are having money pulled from. If this all looks good, we're going to click on link account. And then from here, it's just going to have us review the terms and create a PIN. So there is a consent that we do get to check off on here, some authorization, and then using the terms and agreements here. And then here towards the bottom, we're going to go ahead and create a 4-digit PIN. Keeping in mind, this could be a different PIN than your debit card that's attached to that checking account. All right, once we have all that filled out, then we're going to go ahead and click on the continue button here on the right-hand side. All right, so from here, this is the final review. This is making sure everything about you, everything about your identity, and the bank that you're attaching all looks good. If any of these sections need to be edited, there is a separate editing section for each one. But because everything looks good here for us, we're going to go ahead and click on submit application on the bottom right-hand side. Just like that, it looks like we got our approval right away to be able to go ahead and get this debit card mailed to us. It says 7 to 10 business days, and then 5% off anytime we want to use our Target debit card at Target itself. Now, once you go ahead and go through your process of opening up a Target debit card as well, we want to keep showing you more ways to earn and save money with your finances. So check out our next video on screen here to keep on learning.